A little dehydrated, just woke up, didn't drink any water, so because of the recovering from chemical poisoning, if you guys get upset by the little white things on my lip, like what happened to Sergeant Gibbs, he's probably dead by now because he's probably killed by chemicals exposure to save on pork barrel spending by wonderful guys like John McCain and your top scientists. The military it's just a game for, hey, guys, shit. Mark Zuckerberg and Priscilla Chan, she's betrayed her people. And she's married a person that, if she has children with them, they're mongrels, right? And it's the people in China that are running what they're running, that they're fighting against, would take August and Maxima and put them out on a rock to be fed to the animals because that's what animals eat as animals. And so, that's who they're fighting. And, Malcolm X, when you fight something, you brush your teeth in the morning, you look in the mirror, you find out you turned into the very thing you're fighting, So Mark Zuckerberg acts a lot like Caiaphas and Herod. And Priscilla's acting like Chiang Kai-shek and Mao Zedong. And they got married. And then they're training their kids to fight their relatives. And me, I'm like, let's just forgive that and trespass, love, one, eternal, faithful peace. That's why I talk to the line of Confucius. And me and Jesus are one because we're the same spirit of an eternal man. And people, no, you're not. Yes, I am. I know Jesus is your cartoon character God that's in the sky and gonna kill everybody you don't like, who just hasn't done it yet, and you still can't figure out why. I think it's because he's the eternal spirit of me, and I don't want to kill everybody you don't like. I want them all to live the Lord's Prayer. Well, what would Jesus do? Right? Okay. I'm solving crimes, people from Meta. And you haven't even put up your metaverse center thing, so it must be your business partners, trying to make me feel like, I don't know. I have no idea what the military people here, I'm not as stupid as they are. I have no clue what they're doing. I go to sleep, watch their TV shows in my head, and wake up and go, I'd like some porcelain affairs and some blue chews and some hot chicks that sound totally superficial to give me slow rides. Yeah. Boy, I feel like I'm a military assassin superhero who's a genius. Damn, I'm feeling awfully Tom Cruise and Denzel Washington today. Like, what? Why do I have to? Never mind. Don't ask stupid. It's on TV. You might as well have it while you're sleeping, right? Okay. Oh. You want to get grandfathered into the what is it again? Carry conceal. That's it. Carry conceal. Because it's Wild West. It's like, why don't we just live the Lord's Prayer? Then if people want to go around with a gun on their hip because they go hiking and there's wild dogs in the borderland, we will completely understand. Someone's got a gun. Yeah. Okay. That's scary. You know what's real scary is people that won't live the Lord's Prayer and don't think they don't have to and want to pass laws to shoot each other over money. That's a tad bit more scary than someone carrying a gun while he's hiking in West Texas to save himself from wild dogs possibly eating his sister. God damn, these people are dumb. Here, let's tax somebody with a piece of technological equipment so we can monitor their behaviors and chase them down as sexual property. Let's just live the Lord's Prayer and don't worry about the guy with the gun while he's hiking because dogs might eat you. And it still happens. Oh, bears too. Yeah, the bears. That can happen to bears. Black bears, brown bears, grizzly bears, Kodiak bears, polar bears. Bears. Chicago bears, yeah, that too. Well, as long as they're all trying to kill you over money, yeah, and fill the seats. Yeah, they're insane, man. I wake up in the morning going, I'm going to be athletic and agile and solve crimes from sexual predators that are rich that try to get away with it. And I was like, God, it sounds like a bad episode of Will Trent or High Potential. Doesn't it, though? Shit. Help me, Debbie Allen. I need your help. Is Felicia Rashad single? I'm just kidding. Early having fun. Yeah, man, I'm having lots of fun. Fuck, And I get all these people. Guys, okay. Jesus told me I had to marry Amy. Okay. She was being sexually groomed by the military because of genome sequencing. Okay. Before me and her ever got together, I remembered I drove past her house, past Independence High School, when I would go to Yolanda's house. And I'd feel something. I'd feel the irony afterwards when me and Amy were together. Okay. Because I'm the line of King David. I'm the one like Jesus. Okay. You want to be Kate Blanchett from The Gift? You want to be high potential? You want to figure out crimes? Okay, life's eternal and grace is infinite. Now, see, guys, the problem with the people at Meta and the people at data centers and the people building the big whirly bird things for better energy and stuff like that, the problem with them is, guys, when the Messiah's love overcomes the world, all's forgiven, and we're not ready for heartache. We're going to incarcerate them. What lesson is that going to teach them that you can put them in a building where you can sexually abuse one another and make money off of selling drugs and cigarettes and dying from all the abuse and then passing it on? Okay. If the love fits, wear it, baby. If it feels good, put it on. And then if not, you'll be shoved in a trunk with George Clooney's penis in your ass for 2 hours along. It's like, isn't this a little excessive? I am married. Well, hey, he's insecure, but you've got to pay the bills because more people want to put their dick into your ass than they want his dick in theirs. Oh, it's okay, Chris Judd. Maybe next lifetime. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay, so guys, it's really difficult being very intelligent in the Valley of the Dolls there. When did I fuck my head to death till I couldn't walk? Maybe it was ancient Byzantine or Egypt or Rome or all of above. I mean, it's probably all of above. I don't know. How many boats did you get on to come to America? And it's not, we're not Italians. Most of us are not Italians. You're an American. I am not an Italian. You're an American. I am not an Italian. I do not come from that Italian explorer's ballsack. My name is Parsons. My people arrived here in 1958. Danielle's people have been going up and down this river valley for over 2,000 years. Okay? Before it was called the Valley of the Rio Grande by Europeans. Yeah. You guys owe her and her family an apology. Thank you. And the Aviars. The Benegases came up from Mexico. Yeah. They have stronger ties to, and Jerry's family is darker. Danielle's family has a little bit tendency to be a little bit darker and be more, quote, indigenous. Okay. The Benegases have more of through Lincho's side, have more of a Spanish influence. Nina, she's dark cutie. Oh, she's so pretty. She's the local girl. Don't go away, senor. Don't go away. True, I wasn't born anywhere south of the border. That's Nina Benegas. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We all know it. Everybody that met Nina and knows Nina and carries Nina here forever. Yeah. Yeah. For my mind's not concerned, or my life's not concerned on what their little minds now are thinking. Oh, I'm on my way to old Mexico. There's someone born there which his heart was though made to order, and it's fittingly proper through these eyes that love her so. If I could just write it off as mere fascination, you couldn't. It's Nina Benegas. Okay. the problems we face where die where there are and not grow. But my will's not contained by the thoughts little minds now are thinking. No, I'm on my way. And then there's two and not one, for love's will shall be done, good Lord willing. Yeah, good old Spanish Lincho and his Nina. Oh, she's so pretty. Oh my gosh, yeah. If I had it all to do over again, I'd done less cleaning and more time loving and enjoying them. And not worrying about what all the biddies say next door, the gossiping biddies. And Amy was like, really? And I was like, yeah, it's so sweet. Amy didn't have to worry about it. She was working, and I was taking care of the house with the gossiping biddies and stuff, and loving them and enjoying them and making videos for Grandma and Grandpa and singing, hey, Mitty Blitty, you're my Mitty Blitty Boo. So she gave the advice, and Amy was working and screwing around, and I was at home enjoying the kids. Plum, the two of us need look no more. Plum, a friend like Plum and Ray and Chujay, and crying while I played video games to distract myself because I missed Patrick. And Patrick was missing out on Ray and Chuji and Plum. And then the snug bug. And then if I would have been able to get a hold of him when you guys put him in the military and talk him into coming to Cochise County, so we'd be still kicking your asses there, currently LY. He would come out, still be protecting Natalie, and Natalie be protecting him, and Crumb would be, understanding things on a cognitive level better than anybody that works at Meta, right? No, if you do that, that will happen. Stuff. Just forgive, debt, and trespass, love, and eternal, faithful, peace, all. Forgiven, and you don't have to spend 2 hours in a trunk with George Clooney's dick in your ass. And then telling everybody, I'm sexiest man of the year, according to a magazine who likes to take pictures of people putting dicks in asses. And then gives you Discovery for Prep, right. And then gives you RuPaul's Drag Race, right. And everybody's excited because now I'm making lots of money on TV for sexual dysfunction. What's your junction? No, what's your function? Dysfunction. Oh, no, it's 2 ducks. What are we doing? Are those 2 guy ducks or 2 girl ducks? I don't know. How come you never see 2 guy ducks fucking each other in the ass? You see it with monkeys. I know they're most like human beings. They react to human beings and act like human beings. But ducks don't. And dogs don't. Remember that homosexual kid? It's 2 monkeys. Monkeys do it to sexually dominate one another over the social pecking sexual order. I don't even see ducks fight each other to the death to reproduce. They're more like doves and stuff. And they're more civilized than we are. Wolves will kind of do like lions, it's a little bit more of a rough pecking order. But as far as birds, no. It's lost its mate in flight. It's hear the cooing of his lonely heart in the stillness of the night. Whisper in pines, whisper in pines. How come we just don't watch animals and understand animals like we used to back during the days of Walden? How come Henry David Thoreau is so much more intelligent than you are? But you just got to make another Harriet Tubman movie, right? Well, young black girls need the money. Yeah, well, let's go, Women King. Let's make some more irrational movies where the guys all act like bitchy fashion models with an attitude to make sure that the women can have the best lesbian sex in the history of Africa. And it's like, guys, look, most tribes that were in harmony and balance don't have homosexual gene problems. Okay, but they do have problems with survival because they have to get away from the giant aggressive sex cult behaviors, and they have to live in areas where it's all you can do just to survive, and you lose lots of children just because you don't have what you need to survive. Like the bush people with the gods must be crazy. And so, and the Apaches do have 2-spirit people, but they're in similar conditions because they had large transhumans raiding murderers called the Aztecs. Okay, that's why we have the stories about the Comanches and Helaman Strapling warriors. And the residual effects from that violent sex cult activity caused bad brain activity through the kids because of the nightmares of being taken and being ritually sacrificed to the sun because of the sun gods who monitored the stars and knew when that the gods would eat up the sun and would have to, and then you go blind and be the bad Navajo if you watch. Okay, just follow the bouncing ball. Or would you rather be a pig? A pig is an animal. You carry moonbeams home in a jar. Just because you write something down and watch the stars excessively and compulsively to play God with your brain so you can manipulate people. And then, hey, bring the best girls to have sex with me. I'm Neil deGrasse Tyson's relatives, and I get it. Oh, wow. Hey, Brian Cox, do you get it in your green eyes? Come on, let's... So they're assholes. You cannot talk them out of being an asshole. They feel powerful being an asshole. Things can only get better. That doesn't apply in physics. Don't listen to Feynman. He's drunk on Romulan ale and just wants to fuck the hot blonde in the blue dress. Who doesn't? I don't. Well, guys, if she's into Leonard and she's not into me, why would I want to ruin their lives by manipulating her and being David fucking Underhill? He's an asshole. I'm not an asshole. Kurt and David Underhill are assholes. And so are all the writers for The Big Bang Theory. Well, because they all want to be Leonard. It's like, damn it, why? It's economics, man. You can't figure out John Nash's beautiful mind yet? Flip it and reverse it. Shave your cha-cha. Is it time to get out of Devontae Swing's basement yet? You guys are such assholes. And then I get up and explain it to you every day, and then you try to reboot me with your goddamn fucking meta stuff at White Sands, and it's like, oh, Jiminy Crickets, are your teeth all falling out? I've lost 2, going on 3. Well, because this one, it wasn't infected, and since it wasn't covered on the medical insurance and the lady wasn't qualified to do it and wouldn't set me up for another appointment, they just left it in there because I didn't have the big money, ching, ching, ching. So, yeah, it's like, wow. No, Dr. Laura was different. She was a sweetheart, and so was the ladies that worked there for her. They're not there anymore. They've been reassigned by the great business people who tell you where to go do economics in the sky. In the sky, Lord, in the sky. Did you tell yourself to go to California or Las Vegas? Or were you programmed to do it? Daddy sang bass, mama sang tenor, and me and baby brother would join right in there. You've been around Parsons too long, and it's having bad residual effects on you. You're becoming too good of a person. We're sending you to California. Oh, I remember California, REM. Okay, stand in the place where you work. Now face left, think about direction, wonder why you haven't now, right? Guys, here's the way to look at the news, right? When we're living the Lord's Prayer, are you going to be watching the news, being distracted, living vicariously through egomaniacs to see Ricciosa and Forks Up and B. Martinez? No. Then you don't have to move to Las Vegas or California, right, REM? Right. You're not losing your religion, right? What are you doing? You're enjoying your family. And they're not getting shot in the back of the head by another 13-year-old old, and then you're not going to the courts trying to get on TV to make sure that you get lots of money from the civil case, from the state authorities that are responsible for the child being as fucked as they are. That's insane. Of course it's insane. Let's live the Lord's Prayer. Or we could always take the Zuckerberg children and put them on a rock for animals to eat them because they are the product of a woman having sex with an animal. Ever been to China? Want to bound your feet? See why Priscilla Chan has issues and why Mark Zuckerberg has issues? Brush your teeth. Damn it, I'm acting like Caiaphas and Herod again. Oh yeah, but just forgive debt and trespass, love one, eternal, faithful, peace, and all's forgiven. And then we're not heading for heartache. So, lady, please tell me now that this time when I fulfill your needs, you won't up and leave me, even though you know I'll let you come back. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. I'm the gracious good shepherd always. And you take as good of care of Maxima and August as you can until Daddy's home. When's Daddy home? I don't know. I can't tell you. I can just say I feel it's coming. It's coming close. It's getting there. We're getting there. Then they can meet me in a parking lot at a Fry's and kiss my hands like I'm Tom Hanks and they're Antonio Banderas, and maybe we'll win an Oscar. Okay. Don't bring any swords. We don't need any swords. I already have one right here. Okay. That's cute. Guys, you guys are old now. They're ancient. You're ancient. You're old. You're all going through puberty and gone through that icky stage where you find other people sexually attractive and you're a pervert, like Natalie told me, It's just so cute. Oh, my God. They're getting so big. I haven't seen them in, like, forever. I haven't seen my August and my Maxima forever. It's sad. It just flies, man. They come and they bring them in. You talk to them. They're really cute. They're as cute as the kids that got murdered in the village in Japan that told me about Speed Racer and Roger Ramjet. Yes, they're that cute. Yeah. I don't like to talk about that, guys. I don't like to talk about the stuff about Michelle too much. There's some things I do not like to talk about. And you don't too. We don't need to go on 2020 and have the chain girl talk about it for money because we're holding food hostage, housing hostage, and giving people drugs to accept it. And electrotherapy therapy. Don't forget the electrotherapy. Dr. Ariano, help me, please. I need your help. Form of an octopus. Form of a water something. I don't know. Jan and Jaina, they're goddamn aliens. No, they're not. No, they've been this. We don't need aliens to come to get human beings to be selfish and fucked up. We still have the Aztecs. We have the Egyptians. We have the Romans. We have the Babylonians. We have the Byzantines. We have Genghis Khan and his people. We have a long history of people not needing aliens to come and make the Nazis as fucked up as they were, and still are. for comic book sales. Gosh damn, they are dumb. Fuck, I'm tired. Okay, Earl. Well, I slept for 10 hours last night. I listened to one of my videos and said, nah, Earl, you need to sleep. You just need to sleep. Go to sleep. Suzuki's a real sweetheart. Sleep like that. And he said, we were sitting there talking about the video game stuff. And he said, it's out of whack. It doesn't work the way it does anymore, but it still connects me. Right. And they think you're a sadomasochist. Right. Because you keep going back in because you love people and you want them living the Lord's Prayer yesterday. Right. And they don't. And so they think you're a sadomasochist because you go back to the stuff and it's not working the way it used to work, but it's still torturing me trying to save people to get them the Lord's Prayer, and their technology is still monitoring everything. Right. And they think I'm a sadomasochist. Right. And they think I have brain issues. Right. Of course I have brain issues. I'm connecting to them, trying to get them the Lord's Prayer, and they refuse to do so. And they say they love their children. I know. It's cool. I get it. But they're not the sharpest tools in the shed. No. They're award-winning physicists. Oh. Go Gauchos. Go Gauchos. Win the championship. You'll win lots of money. Yeah. All we need is life beyond Thunderdome, man. Yeah, Tina Turner ain't with us no more. That's okay. There's lots of women that look like, that you just don't want to. At the halftime of the frickin' Oilers games, I'd do anything to bone her. That's a special feeling, Lloyd. It sucks. Why? Well, you have sex with her, and then she talks. And she says she needs more money for you to put your erect penis in and out. And if it's not working well enough, you have to go take drugs to do it. That you'll have what you think is an amazing sex life. You'll die at 58, but at least you fucked that chick that everybody wanted to fuck at the halftime show of the Houston Texans game a lot. What a life. No, it's not life at all. Life isn't about fucking. Life is about loving. Life is about take time to make time to be there. I love you best. You're not like the rest. You're there when I need you. You're there when I need. I'm gonna need you, right? So lady, let me take a look at you now. You're there on the dance floor making me want you somehow. Don't be thinking that I don't want you, because baby, I do, right? So you know what I'm saying? Friday night, it was late. I was taking you home, walking you home. You get down to the gate. We'll still have situations like that, guys. Okay? People will still be able to play their instruments, but they won't have to go to school to learn how to be a mathematician to try to save themselves from getting fucked physically, psychologically, mentally, and emotionally with drugs and alcohol and shit like that from the banker and the banker's friends and like in the parable of the talents of Jesus. Boy, they're having trouble figuring it out. Jesus, it's okay. Just keep explaining to them. Okay, do you understand? They're crazy. He's told me that numerous times. Just they're crazy. Okay. But Jesus, don't try to figure them out. Just keep going. But Earl, there's a technology. There's a standard, right? There is a door up. There's not a door up on your forehead, Parsons. That's just where the movie screen plays out in your brain, where it takes in the information mostly from the eyes. Okay, do you understand? That's all that this frontal lobe is. Okay. It's not the tizzer-till. It's not the third eye. No. It's Judah Krishnamurti with the Klendi of yoga. No, it's just this. Okay, that's all it is. Isn't it neat the way God works? Okay. Just amazing, isn't it? It's astounding. It's amazing. It's astounding, but it's no bullshit. Do you have shell shock or PTSD? Depending on the movie, right? So, guys, no, if somebody sexually assaults you, it's not the end of your life, and you don't want to be killed and die. Okay. It's just bringing up memories where it happened a lot, where they killed off people you care about. And it's happening every day because your time is not yours. You go to an institution to be institutionalized for your indoctrination of incarceration and passing it on. And that's why you want to die. It's not because you've been sexually assaulted. No, Ruby would talk about that thing all the time because she enjoyed having sex with those guys in that gang, because a lot of them were hotter than anyone that would ever date her, but they were just gang raping her because that's what the gang does. Okay. Typically, if they go to a party, they would have sex with the really hot chick and not the fat chick that they're all raping to pay for the parents' drugs. So it was one of the best weeks of her life. Because once you learn to enjoy sex, you'll just lay back and enjoy it. If he's ugly, you just sit there, okay, get over it, because the real hot guy's coming in next. And you're like, what? It's like, guys, it's not just being a woman in the 21st century. It's like Shelley Long and Barbara Bach. I mean, Everybody wants to have sex with John Matuszak. Well, he was sleeping and Dennis Quaid crushed his head, and now he's having sex with you, Barbara Bach. And you need a man to help keep the children safe from being killed off by the men in the other tribe. Oh, peanut toe. Why don't they explain this to us on the Croods and with the Slee Stacks? Marshall, Rule, and Holly. God, look out for that big mosquito. And so, you're like, what? And you just have to understand how barbarians act and why everybody sought out King David of Israel and his relative Jesus as a person instead of biggest dickus. Okay. And the same with the assholes in Egypt that build big monuments to their violent sex cult insanity instead of the greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. That's why I'm the standard of male behavior throughout the Western Hemisphere, and none of you people building data centers and big monuments to egotistical energy providing insanity instead of just, okay, let's build the little trains with the grain spans and idiots so we can enjoy our sports and visiting each other because we live cross country more. And it's why, what the fuck? You guys listen for shit like shit. You're shitty. I got the shittiest goddamn shitty fucking kids in the whole shitty fucking goddamn shitty fucking world. Thanks, Mom. We love you. Marianne's one of the best, isn't she? Boy, she can sure give birth to and raise a kid. He's wonderful. He's marvelous. Yes, he is. And so, no. Last night's thing and stuff like that, you got to get them invested. You can only connect to people the way they are. You can't make them in what you want them to be. You have to connect to them because they're trying to manipulate you to get you to feel a certain way that there's going to be a certain income, and there's not going to be that certain outcome. We're going to live the Lord's Prayer. Then whatever outcome that comes from the outcomes is the outcome that will be. Que sera, que sera. There you go. Lost in emotion. You are. Okay? And your emotions act like a bitch because you keep getting fucked by a dick. And I've been telling you this for fucking a long-ass mother stinking fucking time. And it's been longer, okay, than there's been fishes in the ocean. Because why? Jesus with Mary Magdalene, man. Oh, Caiaphas gave us the mud and the wood and this isn't a new thing. This isn't a new phenomenon. Okay, Judas. Okay, Obama. Okay, museum builders. Why do we need it? I don't know. Why do we need the levee in Fargo and the dam in Colorado? We don't. Well, damn you, levees. Caught me in a week. I'm start playing anharmonica. Need it for the kids that are collecting things from minefields to try to pay their family's bills instead of living the Lord's Prayer. Oh, boy, I want to become a K-pop band. Yeah. They love you. They're your best friend. Just like the insurance companies and the lowrider oldies. Yeah, and you're going to get your gold teeth from Michael DeGuipin and his brother. Yeah. Herbie wants to be a dentist. Fame and fortune. I'm cute. Hell, I've always been cute. I just don't look that cute right now because you're jealous peckerwoods on a pussy plantation and you all think you need money to be fucked so you can make the other girls feel bad that nobody wants to pay money to fuck them. Y'all owe Ruby an apology. You owe Amy an apology. And most of all, you owe Natalie an apology. Because you made her have to be the mother of that house from the time she was 5 in Santa Fe. Right, David Lopez? Right, Tom Cruise? Right, Oprah Winfrey? Right, Dave Miscavige? Or whatever Miscavige? I don't know what his name is. The Miscavige fellow, the L. Ron Hubbard asshole. Trust a little girl to get the job done. Yeah, and she followed my lead. And nothing horrible and disgusting happened. Me and Amy discussed it last night in the shower. Why didn't you do this? Or Amy, she was 5. Doing like they do don't make it right. It's Jim Brown in a movie with Raquel Welch and Burt Reynolds. Is that 100 Rifles? Was from that scene? Was that from that movie? I don't recall. It was just a Jim Brown movie with, doing like they do don't make it right. Right? Malcolm X, if you fight something every day, you brush your teeth and you look in the mirror and you find out you've turned into the very thing you're fighting. Okay. That's why the Lord said, forgive debt and trespass, love one another, terrible, faithful peace. He didn't say fight for peace. That's like fucking for virginity. Batshit, rat shit, dirty old trot. 99 assholes tied in a knot. Damn lizard shit, fuck. Boy, we could use a man like Mr. Grandpa Trinky today, right? Raquel Castro, she's cute, she's so cute. I always remember that she's cute, but that's good. Like I had with Natalie and stuff, and I'd tell Amy, no, she was my little Raquel Castro, Amy. It wasn't my fault that the military was sexually grooming her and her mother, okay, while I was dating Yolanda. They don't understand how scientists don't work. Okay? They just think, oh, well, yeah, they've been doing this for a long time. How long? They lost their bass player to another group even before year one. Go read the Bible. There's Daniel with the Philistines. There's Joseph with the Egyptians. There's Moses with the Egyptians. I mean, this has been going on for a long time now. There's the Apaches dealing with the Aztecs. We've been doing this for a long time, right, Lozan? Right, Tishna? Have fun, live the Lord's Prayer. Orale, he's right, Inju, this is true. Wash day. Do you understand, Sego? Okay, Earl. Not all people that say Sego are nice guys, just like not all people that say Shalom are nice guys. Hey, that's Caiaphas and Herod. That's Jesus. They all say Shalom, but only one means it. Sego. Inju, wash day. Okay, just because people say words doesn't mean they live the meaning of those words. How high hump of your little hawk and your red cloud in your no water. Okay, I'm going to trace you across the Yellowstone, you little fucking wife-raping, face-shooting at dinner coward. Hey, look, he's got horses that are more valuable for make-believe money than the truck. Tyler Sheridan, you're a pussy. Stand up if you can't be, anyone on one of Tyler Sheridan's little pussy rag things. Stand up and say hello. No? No one's going to like and comment and share. Not even Wayne from Tack Room Bible Talk? Yeah, no wonder your wife left you. Look, I'd leave you too. Okay, I want to go get drunk and read the Bible and smoke cigars and feel sorry for myself. Yeah, well, you do that. Yeah, let's just completely waste our lives. And I'd rather just listen to John Denver tunes and pretend I'm living, and it's up to you, because my neighbors are not destroying the planet through economics and killing each other with their science projects. Wait a minute, I think I've gone Amish. I'm churning butter here. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'd like to react to your videos and your songs and have everybody say, hey, I'm so emotional. Oh, like Whitney Houston. Yeah. I get so emotional, baby. Every time I think so. I want to say, where I'm going to dance, how I'm going to dance, when I'm going to dance, what I'm going to dance, where I'm going to dance, where I'm going to dance. Do I have money and uber, super amazing $billion pants made with rhinestones all over them? Don't bedazzle my balls on my pants. That would be too uncomfortable. Okay, where I'm going to dance, how I'm going to dance, when I'm going to dance. Good morning, America. You're not saying good morning to America. Why? Because we're not all from the ball sack of an imperialist Italian. Please pass the Alfredo sauce. Carol, you're funny. What's the matter, you? Shut up in your face. You're funny. I know I am, man. Guys, you're not gonna, and most people aren't gonna know that you're as humble, strong, kind, brilliant, and loving as me in the future, because you're gonna be living the brilliance of the humility of the Messiah globally, and you're not gonna have to try to impress everybody with how much smarter you are than all the people trying to solve the crimes on 2020 and Dateline. There's not going to be opportunities for the crimes on 2020 and Dateline, so we don't have to spend our time watching the creepiness of Stephen King's imagination and his crazy aunt. You were in good voice that day, Stephen. I think we could drop 100 center blocks on his thing. I don't think he can hit the high notes for Mama. I think I found that girl as well as Michael. Let's ask Jafar and Coleman Domingo. What do you think? Come on, Joe Jackson. What do you think? Michael? I'm Jafar. Oh! You work out more and have a little bit more athletic body than your uncle. All the women are thinking, yeah, he does. Okay. A lot of them were shallow and wouldn't date your uncle because he was skinny. But boy, they're all wanting to get boned by you. Okay. You must have lots of money and lots of good drugs. Hey, she got porcelain mills and Buchu. She's ready to meet you. We got lots of Puerto Rican girls that are dying to meet you. They're dancing at the half show in East Rutherford, not in Houston. Okay. Or Miami. Yeah, mostly Miami. There's lots of Puerto Rican girls in Miami and New York, New Jersey area where there's the Bibbidi, with the little puppet that gets picked up off cars by birds, advertising stupidity one day at a time. Oh, okay. That's Indianapolis. Okay. Where the sitcom was supposed to be, but it was really filmed in Los Angeles. But they said they were in Indianapolis, and that's where they just showed you the scene of the beginning. Like WKRP in Cincinnati, they really filmed that in Cincinnati. They were in LA, probably Burbank. Okay, guys, I love you, all right? Peace out. I'll just keep cleaning this shit up. You just keep watching, and then if you ever decide to show up, that would be nice because we'd get there more exponentially. You know, if you went to Ohio State and were a Buckeye, clap your hands. You're not a Buckeye, you're a human, clap your hands. You want to live the Lord's Prayer, and you want to live it everywhere. If you want to live the Lord's Prayer, don't clap, like, share, subscribe, and comment, and start trending this. Come on. Okay, I love you guys. Well, if not, the Lord will do it for you. He's my God, and he comes from the clouds, and he sees everything. I don't see everything. I don't want to see everything. I'm not like David Rockefeller. I don't have the Patriot Act. I don't act like a patriot. I act like a human being that wants to live the Lord's Prayer because he loves human beings. Okay, peace out. Be like me. Don't be like a Patriot Act. Okay, peace.